check out the Logs profile panel. Notice this little app tag? Symfony's logger, monolog, has the concept of log channels, which are like categories for your log messages. The default channel is app, but you can create others. Let's see if we can create a new channel called button. Open config packages monolog.yaml. Under channels, add a new one called button. Perfect. Close this file. We want Logger Remote to use this new channel, but how do we do that? We're auto-wiring the logger interface service. That gives us the main logger, the one that logs to the app channel. To log to the new channel, we need to auto-wire a different logger service. Spin over to your terminal and run bin console debug auto-wiring logger. The logger argument filters the results down to services with logger in the name. The first is logger interface. This is the service you get if using standard auto-wiring, like we currently are. But there are multiple logger services. The others all have an argument, including a new one called button logger. This is the service we want. To grab this service, we need to use named auto-wiring. In Logger Remote, rename the argument to button logger. Now, head back to our app, refresh the page, and press the Channel Up button. We've watched enough SpongeBob for one day. Pop into the last requests profile and check out the logs panel. Sweet, we're now logging to the button channel. This is working like it's supposed to, but I'd like to talk about a problem that can occur when using named auto-wiring. Imagine a year from now, we rename this variable to something simpler, like just logger. Jump back to our app, refresh the page, and press a button. It seems like it still works, but check out the logs profile channel. The message is here, but it's sneakily switched back to the app channel. How dare it? When we renamed the argument, we broke named auto-wiring and switched back to standard auto-wiring. Maybe this isn't super problematic for logging, but imagine something like a database or cache service being auto-wired this way. That could be trouble, and I'm generally anti-trouble. We need a way to enforce named auto-wiring. Say hello to the target attribute. Over in Logger Remote, add target above the logger interface logger argument. Inside, set the value to button logger, the argument name without the $sign we saw in the debug auto-wiring command. Now, the argument could be anything, so get creative. Jump back to the app, refresh, press volume up, and check the logs profile panel. We're back to the button channel. Sweet. To see what I mean by enforcing named auto-wiring, back in config packages monolog.yaml, rename the channel to buttons with an S. Back in the app, refresh, and we see an error. Cannot auto-wire service logger remote. Argument logger of method construct has target button logger, but no such target exists. Yes, normally we don't celebrate errors, but this is a good one. We now have a hard error when the named auto-wiring service cannot be found. This is what we want. Fix this by going back to Logger Remote and updating the target to buttons logger with an S. Refresh the app, and we're back in business.